welcome back to our channel. It is Lynn and
Dro.
If you don't know us, we are Lynn and Dro, or the Jacquez, or no,
Husband,
Linda,
wife.
Pedro, husband, wife, the good thing, and
The
then
best thing.
yeah, whatever. So it's been a while since we posted a video. I think it's been almost 3 years now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so we wanted to quickly just come in and do a life update / Q&A video. Because of this quarantine that is a blessing in disguise, we are going to try to post more videos on our YouTube channel. So let's just get into it and tell you guys what's been going on in our lives.
Yeah, from the last time we posted our video, we got married. So this is one of the things that happened. We got married, and
the other half of my ring is missing, but yeah.
we moved together.
Yeah, we live together now. We had 5 more kids.
5 more kids, minus 3.
Just kidding. We had 2 more kids. We had 2 more kids. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, I already had a child. Her name is Abby. She is 6 years old. And so together we have Olivia. She is 17 months old. 18 so 18 months old. And then we have Andrea, who is here with us.
Yeah,
and she is 2 months old. So in 2 years we had 2 kids. So yeah, so we got married. 4 months after that I got pregnant. We had our first child together. And then 9 months after that I got pregnant again. We had our second child together. And yeah, so now we went from a family of 3 to a family of 5.
And she's carrying the 4th one.
He's lying.
No, I'm just playing.
Rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Yeah, so that's what's changed. I think that's it, right? Well, that's
yeah,
it.
That's it for the
our
life update.
Yeah, our family just grew, and that's pretty much it. So we're just gonna jump right into the Q&A because I don't want to make this video super long. So I did ask a few people on my Instagram to ask us a few questions, and this is just a mix of their questions, my followers' questions, and then just questions that we came up with on our own that we thought people might be interested in knowing about us as a couple. This is from one of my Instagram followers. She asks, I feel like this is a hardcore question, so we'll ask that like in the middle. So
okay, no problem.
Question number 1, where did we meet? Pompano Beach, Florida.
Pompano Beach, Florida. But to be specific, we met for the first time at my godmother's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not really a long story of how we met, but we're kind of like in the same circle, but we didn't know that we were in the same circle until we met each other.
Yeah.
So his god sister is who I consider to be my little sister. I've known her since I was a kid. So yeah, that's his god sister, and then we met.
Yeah, she's one of your closest friends.
Yeah, one of like my bestest friends. So yeah, that's where we met. But the how we met, I guess if you guys want to know that,
this would be a whole video.
Yeah, that would be a whole video. Where was our first date?
Our first date, it was in Las Olas, at a restaurant called what's the name of the
YOLO.
YOLO.
How do you not remember where you first took me?
Well,
was that considered our first date? Because, okay, so I don't know if that's our first date because we first went out to lunch to Chili's.
Yeah.
Is that considered a date?
We didn't even talk much. I feel like if we're not like out having a really good conversation or
getting to
know each other, it's not considered a date, in my opinion.
Okay, so I guess our first official date was at YOLO. What was your first impression of me?
Well, my first impression was your ambition. Like
First impression? You knew nothing about my ambition when you saw me.
getting to know you. Oh, first impression. Oh.
Like when you first saw me far away, like, oh my gosh.
Oh, she has a nice body.
That was your first impression?
That was the first thing that I saw. Your body.
Okay.
Yeah. She has a nice body and she's very beautiful. That's it. That was my impression because I didn't know anything about you.
Okay. So my first impression of him was...
My beard.
No, that wasn't my first impression. My first impression was... I didn't think anything because I was still in a relationship when I first saw him. So my first impression was just, oh, he's cute. That's it. When did you meet the family? When did you meet my family?
Probably like...
Let me see.
3 months after.
Like 4 months into...
4 months into the relationship.
4 months into the relationship, he met my family. Or not my family, my parents. Because I didn't want to continue the relationship, or I didn't really want to say yes to him fully until I had my parents' approval of him. So he met my parents 4 months into us dating. 4 months into us talking, but 2 months into us dating. Yeah, because remember we made it official when we first went right before we went to whatchamacallit. And I met your family
probably like 5 months after.
Yeah. I met his family a little later into the relationship, and that's only because they don't live in the States. Oh no, but virtually I met them. Like on the phone, I met them, spoke to them.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think before my parents
and meeting is two different things.
That's true. How long have we been together?
Well, we've been together for 4 years.
It's about to be 4.
It's about to be 4 years. We'll be married for 3.
Yeah. Do we have a tradition together?
Tradition.
Oh, she's smiling.
Traditions.
I don't
think so. We just.
I kind of. So we just started this family tradition last year, where every year we take a road trip.
Yeah.
But last year, 2019, was the first year that we started it. So that, I guess that's a family tradition. Yeah. Even though we've only done it once, but God willing, we'll continue to do it.
Yeah.
What do we argue about the most?
Your attitude. Me
I
being too sensitive. It's just those 2 things. You having a really bad attitude.
Different attitude from him.
I guess.
Dominant attitude.
And me being too sensitive.
That's what we argue about the most.
Yeah. I'm not really sensitive, guys.
Okay. We answered this in our old video before, but I guess we could answer it now since we're married and we live together now and things are a little different. Who wears the pants in the relationship? Be honest, babe.
Okay. I wear the pants in the relationship. Well, anyways, we just see it as we are the leaders of the household. So
decisions are made through us.
Yeah, decisions are made through us.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think there's a who wears the pants in the relationship for us, because I feel like we communicate well, we make decisions with each other. Yeah. And
we don't do anything without each other.
Yeah, and then it's not like I'm the man or whatever, or it's not nothing like that. Usually if he has to make a decision, he'll call me and ask me about my opinion or what do I think. If I have to make a decision, it's the same way around too. So it's not really a who wears, or he wears the pants or I wear the pants, because we're really good with
communication.
Yeah, communication and being each other's teammates. She asks, does your husband deal with your firstborn father? Does it affect the relationship?
But what does she mean by dealing? Like communicating?
I mean, they're not best friends.
Oh, we're not best friends, but we definitely can be in a room together.
Yeah, they're acquaintances.
Yeah,
close acquaintances.
Yeah, like if we see each other on the streets and stuff like that, we will shake hands, if it takes for us to have a little bit of conversation, we would have it. But I would say we are in a really good place.
Better place.
A better place, yeah.
It took years to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Does it affect our relationship?
Not at all.
Does it
I would
ever
say
affect your
it affects our relationship in a good way, not in a bad way.
Our relationship.
Yeah, it affects our relationship in a good way.
It does?
Because if me and him were in a bad place, of course it would affect our relationship.
That's true.
Because Abby is part of both of our lives, so it would. So I would say in a good way, it affects our relationship.
Yeah. All right. So next question. Is marriage different from what we expected? If so, in what way? I'll let you go first.
Yes, it's different from what I've expected because when I was talking to people that are married before, like our parents and stuff like that, we mostly, well, me personally, I mostly saw it as like being really good, happy all the time. But really being in the marriage, there are days that you feel like, what was I thinking about? Like, oh, I can stand that person, you know? But this is the only way I see that it's very different. No, there's another thing too. The responsibilities, I didn't know they were gonna be so intense.
So is marriage different from what we expected? If so, in what way? For me personally, yes, because I always thought like it was just like a fairy tale, the way that it is in the movies, and like it's always, you know, happy and eating popcorn together and watching movies and going on beautiful dates and stuff like that. So that's how I just pictured it was just gonna be a great and happy life. Not saying that it's not, but there's a lot of challenges that comes with it. There's a lot of work that has to be put into it. Yeah, it's just a lot, but overall it's a beautiful experience. Do you want more kids?
I do not. I don't want any more kids. And well, I really wanted a son to carry my name and all that, because I'm the only son in my family. And yeah, I have 4 sisters. The name is not going anywhere anymore unless I have a son. So I wanted that. I mean, if it's in God's will for us to have another child, yes. But as for me, I don't want any more kids.
As for me, in my house, just kidding. As for me, I do want one more. We have 3, which is kind of a lot, but it's kind of not a lot. But I do want one more because, like you said, I really, really, really want a son. I want the last name to carry on because, you know, the girls who get married probably change their last name and all that. So I want the last name to carry on. And I just really want a son. But then again, I don't think I want to because my last pregnancy was really bad.
Yeah.
So that's a story for another day. So it's 50-50 with me on whether I want more kids. But if it happens, if it's in God's will for us, then we welcome it with half open arms. What's the best thing about being married?
Well, to me, the best thing about being married is to have this life partner. I feel like I'm never alone. It's like whatever, like everything that I'm going through, I have this person right by my side. This is the best thing about being married. And of course, married to someone that you love, someone that's your best friend, it's even better. But what I really love about being married is the fact that I have this partner, this life partner that I can go to with everything.
Yeah, I would say the same thing for me. Just having that companion, having that partner to go through life with, where you don't have to do life alone, and you're just doing life with your best friend, basically, that you're married to. So yeah, I would say that's the best thing. Have you guys ever thought about divorcing, getting a divorce? Have you ever thought about getting a divorce?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe in divorce.
But that doesn't mean that you've never thought about it.
Although sometimes I use it as a weapon. I mean, at the beginning of the marriage, I used to use it as a weapon when I'm.
What do you mean a weapon?
When I'm angry and stuff, I'll be like, okay, I'm just like, if you making me mad, I was like, okay, just give me a divorce or something.
Oh yeah.
But I used it as a weapon. But as far as thinking that, okay, I'm gonna do that, no.
Okay.
Because I don't believe in divorce.
That sounds bad, you saying you use it as a weapon. But for them to fully understand, we got married, and then 4 months after getting married, we found out that I was pregnant. And then 2 months after that, we moved in together. So we were kind of getting to know each other, really learning each other as husband and wife the first year into our marriage, while me being pregnant and hormonal. So for me, have I ever thought about getting divorced? Yes. When I was pregnant, I remember I used to always tell you, I want a divorce. I want a divorce. I want a divorce, because I was so hormonal, so angry all the time. But yeah, so I mean,
saying that I use it as a weapon I don't know, you said you don't really understand it?
No, I said it kind of sound bad, sound manipulative.
Well, it's not that I was manipulative, I was just immature. Like, although I thought I was very mature, but at the beginning of the marriage, I was very immature. Yeah. So I learned day by day so I can get a better version of myself.
I'm teaching him how to communicate. I taught him how to communicate.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Taught you how to have a better attitude.
Well, you say we argue about attitude, so you haven't taught it to me then.
You're getting better.
Okay, so last question for Afro. What advice would you give to someone that is newly engaged or just gotten married?
Well, just things are not gonna be easy. Things are not gonna be easy, especially the first and second years of marriage. Things are not gonna be easy, because remember, you guys both came from 2 different backgrounds, 2 different families, so it is gonna be really hard. But the thing is, know why you got married.
Yeah.
You have to know that this is your life partner. In spite of everything, this person has to stay by your side. So therefore, you need to learn each other day by day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that would be my same advice too. Don't go in with expectations, because that will cause a lot of stress if you're expecting someone to be a certain way already, or expecting your marriage to be a certain way. Yeah. Don't compare your marriage to other people's marriage. Work on your marriage. Choose your marriage every single day that you wake up. Choose your spouse every day that you wake up. And remember the reason why you got married. Yeah, that would be my advice too.
Yeah, what you said is very important about removing expectation, because sometimes you walk into the marriage with your own narrative, like how you expect your husband to be, how you want your wife to be, and this person is being themselves. Yeah. So this gonna like really make you argue, messed up your. That's
gonna affect your marriage a lot.
Yeah, affect the marriage a lot. So just really be yourself, one, and learn day by day, because things are not gonna be easy.
Obviously, we'll be posting more. Just leave a comment as far as what you guys want us to post. We're gonna try not to do too much sit-down videos, since this is going to be more of a family channel. We'll try to include the kids more. Of course, with this quarantine, we don't do anything. We can't go anywhere right now, so you'll mostly see us at home for a while. But yeah, that's our life update and our first YouTube video since we've been married. So these are the kids. This is Abby. This is Olivia, the 7th, 18-month-old. And then we have baby Andrea, and it is the Jaquez. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Go ahead, go! Yes!
What is it?
It's a girl. It's a girl.
Picture, say cheese, guys.
Cheese.
Wait.
Cheese.